They're off and racing at a perfect start immediately. Compulsion went out the back with Medals, and also getting back in the early stages Glamis, and so too was Danelaw and a Glacier, and Splendid Horse got away very quickly and goes straight to the lead. Speed Week goes to second on the outside of Prowl, and a break in the field as Chavag, and Dittman's got from barrier 16 to be one off the hence very early on. Magnificent performance. Behind those on the inside next, Laurie's Lottery going around the outside of Ruby Call, followed by Coup de Grace, Marty's Magic. Getting back in the field is Manana on its outside now, Minimal. Paris Dream hunts up on the rails, followed then by Compulsion, Danelaw. Behind these, getting back in the field is Medals, and back towards the tail of the field is a Glacier, and Glamis is second last. Onto the home turn they run, and Splendid Horse is the pilot. On the outside, Prowl is serving it up, followed by Speed Week, who's getting into the race. Behind these, Ruby Call, Chavag on the fence. Down the outside, starting to run on Laurie's Lottery and Marty's Magic. Well into the straight, and Splendid Horse is the leader. Prowl goes up on the outside to apply the pressure. Ruby Call went for a run and was absolutely poleaxed when Dittman came out on Chavog, and down the outside running on is Glamis. It's Prowl who's got to the lead. Here comes Chavog, and right down the outside of Glacier and Glamis. It's Prowl in front, and Prowl wins the slipper. Prowl first, Chavog second, Glamis third, then a Glacier followed by Manana, which got home late. Laurie's Lottery, Speed Week, followed by Coup de Grace. The next one would have been, I'd say, Minimal, followed in behind them by Danelaw. A break in the field, then the Medals, followed by Splendid Horse. Then came Compulsion, Paris Dream, Marty's Magic, and Ruby Call, which got absolutely poleaxed when Dittman got off the fence on Chavog. Has finished at the tail of the field, but forget it went round.
Number 5, Prowl, $9.60 and $3.38. Chavog at $4 even. And a third to Glamis. The return number 15 of $11.10. Queensland Dividends is Ross.
Well, thanks very much, Mick Kokas and David Morrow. David Morrow with the call. I'm not sure whether we can hear any more about the performance of the second place getter, Chavog, from the outside barrier. Then it got nailed on the fence, and then coming out and upset another horse. He might find himself with the stewards confronting him after all that, but a fantastic win and a great call from David Morrow. No doubt he'll be able to head to the TAB and pick up the winnings later on. Well, what's happened in the match while we've been away? Craig Hamilton, a penalty goal.
Yeah, Julian O'Neill's put South Sydney on the board from basically straight in front, about 30 metres out. It was a penalty Cronulla coach John Lang would be furious about, because they were in possession of the ball, and it was a play the ball penalty. He wasn't standing square on Wade Forrester in playing the ball. Referees awarded the penalty. Souths have kicked the goal, and Cronulla 6 lead South Sydney 2.
Gives trainer Clary Connors yet another golden slipper win, having of course trained Terse and Burst, and not only did he run first with Prowl, but he trained the third place getter Glamis. And Prowl gives Chris Muntz his first golden slipper victory. He's becoming the real big race rider in Australia, isn't he, Chris? And Shane Dye, well, he pulled the wrong rein. He decided to go for Laurie's Lottery. It got caught wide all the way. Proud had a lovely run and scored officially by 1 1/4 lengths. A short head second and third. Now the superfecta numbers are 5, 8, 15, 4, 11, 1. 5, 8, 15, 4, 11 and 1. A Glacier ran 4th, 11 5th, and that was Manana getting home pretty well. And number 1, Laurie's Lottery, has run 6th. So Prowl, trained by Clary Connors for New Haven Park Stud Limited, the Kelly family, and Jackingham by Marauding, their great sire standing at New Haven. From Martin, another win to the New Haven Park. Of course, Burst carried the Prowl colours when she won. Bred by the New Haven Park Stud Limited, and here she comes back to the enclosure, Prowl. The runner-up, number 8, Chavog. Well, at one stage, the 2-to-1 favourite for the slipper. It was a magnificent ride by Dittman to get the horse from the outside alley across into a beautiful posse, a magnificent ride, but found Prowl a shade too good by Dane Hill from Startling Lass. Jack Denham, Mick Dittman, of course, and number 15, third. Well, wasn't it a surprise packet? Glamis has come from the second outside alley, so the second and third horses have come from the 2 outside alleys. Marauding, also the sire of Glamis from Castanets, Clary Connors, Greg Giles. Okay, it's 5, 8, 15, 4, 11 and 1. Manana looked to have its chance. The winner simply too good, Prowl, as we check the totes. Number 5, Prowl, paid $9.60 and $3.30. Number 8, Chavog, paid $4. And number 15, and that was Glamis, paid $11.10. The Quinella, $60.50. The exacta, Where did I write that? 163.90. The trifecta 5,295.40, and the superfecta has not been won on the Golden Slipper, so that'll be a big carryover to the last of the day. The superfecta not won. Chris Munt's getting a huge hand from this big crowd. Well, he's won some good races, but this is his finest moment without any shadow of a doubt. And I can imagine how he must be feeling if his face is any indication. And Clary Connors, of course, a man that has come from, well, I don't think he'd mind me saying it, from rags to riches in the space of, what, 12 years or so. Congratulations to him. And it was basically New Haven Park that gave Clary the big opportunity, and by gee, he hasn't let them down. Race 8 today. Let's check the openers for you. Juggler at $2, $1.60. Confiscate 7 and 2.20. Batavian 19 and 4.80. Monet's Co 4.20 $1. Deep Snip Out. Forramore number 6, 20 and 4.20. Dibbles Dane 9.40 and 2.10. Ed Mandy 21 and 3.80. 9 Hour Banker 30 and 8, and 10 Little Lucifer 36 and 5.70. And as soon as weight comes to hand on the slipper, we'll pass it on.
Pass the post on the Super Tab. Number 5 Prowl 10.23.60. 8 Shov Hog 3.90 and 15 Glams 7.60. The pair of fives in the Daily Double $15.90.
Race $105,000.
When it comes to it.
All right, so 105,000 that carryover superfecta pool. Trebles for Adelaide this afternoon. You need a pair of fours to be alive. 7 Torresell is the sub in the third leg with 1 348, 2 and 3 1,046, 4 523, 5 1,046, 6 174, 7 209, 8 261. 9 1,046, 10 523, 11 523, and with 12 and 13 1,046. They're trebles for Cheltenham. Doubles for Queanbeyan. The first leg winner was number 1 Ideal Realm. Second leg sub 3 Matangi with 1 $8.10, with 2 $12.30, with 3 $7.70, with 4 $25, with 5 $13.30, with 6 $47, 7 $47, and 8 $66. They're doubles for Queanbeyan. Now the update for the Gold Coast. Race number 6, 1's a scratching, 2 Burning Chrome, 8 10 4 10, 3 Heliosis 371.70, 4 Majestic Rhythm 452.10, 5 Post-Op 591.30, 6 Dr Barrett 17 and 3, 7 Judatic at 14.10 460, 8 Dollar Pal at 12 even 390, 9 Warrawee Bounty 932.50, 10 Big Mig 38 and 5, 11 Sensitive Prince 25 and 6, favourite 3 Heliosis 341.70. Selections are 2 Burning Chrome to beat 3 and 4, Late Mail 3 for the 6th event from the Gold Coast. Queanbeyan's due at the same time. Moving in Adelaide, race 5 at Queanbeyan, 1 Majestic Tan, Late Mail 921.90, 2 Dominican 1310 350, 3 Matangi 181.10, 4 Toledo Twig 50 and 5, 5 Zoama 610 140, 6 Blue Still 50 and 12, 7 Spiritel 7 even and 180, number 8 Toy Poppy 214 and 29, favourite 3 Matangi now 2 even and 120 for the 5th at Queanbeyan. Almost ready Adelaide for race number 6.
Whilst we have a moment, Toowoomba comes in at 4.40, Lord Oliver. Oh, we'll come back to that. They're set now.
Set for action.